We're coming in live. I'm hearing something, guys. I'm hearing something. Hold on.
What is it?
I'm hearing something.
What?
I'm hearing something.
What is it?
I'm getting reports of an episode happening today.
What is it? What is it?
I'm hearing reports.
What?
I don't know.
Reports?
Does anyone know the episode? I need to hear from someone.
Oh.
Someone help me out.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I need
Serious.
pictures of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Brand New Day. Breaking records. Marvel's biggest release. $1.3 billion. Oh my God.
1.3 billion in 1
I
week.
got goosebumps when you did that.
Yeah, that was really good.
1 week, 1.3 billion.
So we're tracking
Oh
at
my God.
1.259 billion, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be
Jesus.
1.3 at the end of this weekend. But it made 932 billion. Wait, 932 million dollars in 3 days.
Well, on 927.
On 927 on a $225 million budget with marketing probably around 500, I would say, maybe around there. But that
Jeez.
still surpassed them, and they've made more money, and they're going to make more. So good job on Spider-Man, Tom Holland, Zendaya.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
No, sit down.
I am sitting, but hopefully they all watched it at an AMC theater, so our stocks can go up.
Yeah, because we have stocks, and I got a free Slurpee.
Hey, how do I connect
me
my
too.
stocks? To the
I want to help
AMC
you with that.
Please.
So it's directed by the same guy who did
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
He's good.
And
He's
his name
awesome.
is
Destin Daniel Cretton.
Destin Daniel Cretton. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you very much for that.
Good.
Okay, can I just say a bit about his?
No. So
So he directed a actually an underrated movie. I really love it. An indie short called an indie film called Short Term 12.
Yeah,
And then he
yeah.
directed another film called Just Mercy with Michael B. Jordan.
Oh.
And then he then hopped into Shang-Chi. He
been
also
around.
was, I think, he was heavily involved in Wonder Man, the show.
really?
Oh, yeah.
I need to watch that.
And then he did this.
yeah,
Crazy.
and we obviously loved
Great
it.
director. Very
Great
great director.
director.
So yeah, there's that, and I want to before we get into it, we have to do the one thing, the special thing, guys.
What?
What is
Oh,
it?
yes.
Oh, do it. Do
yeah.
it. Do it.
From the brick.
Sounds like a gnat. You know the gnats that go next to your ear?
Yes, yeah.
So some good ASMR for you guys. So here it is again. Every episode we always start with this now with a word from the Cinematic Dictionary. Who wants to point?
I do.
You pointed last episode.
No, Miguel did.
Well, you did both. Okay, ready?
It's been a while
Tell me
since
when
I
to
pointed.
stop the
That's
page.
true.
Tell me when to
Ronnie.
stop on my page.
Oh.
Stop.
Stop.
What the?
I was going to
Okay,
point out that
same one as
Gel
last week.
cap. A clear edible capsule made from medical or food grade gelatin filled with staged blood or powder to produce mouth safe. Oh, produce mouth safe bleeding effects on cue used in horror stunt or action scenes where a performer must release blood from the mouth without risk. Oh, that's actually really interesting.
That's cool.
I don't think I've ever used a gel cap.
Post it. Where's the
Yeah.
post-it note?
What?
We got to save that one
Well,
for later.
it's digital.
Oh, just remember gel
It's
cap.
digitally
Gel cap.
saved.
You can just type it.
We
Yeah.
should use that for Don Abel instead of just squirting.
Squirting
I know,
blood in my
yeah.
mouth.
I know they have
so
like
much blood in my
gel,
mouth.
like
Should have known that.
they sell actual gel, like like pills, but like they're just capsules. They
Right.
sell those.
Yeah, but
It's
then
like-
when it dissolves, the blood comes out.
yes,
It's
yes.
pop a couple pills,
Yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
It's always like a gusher. You bite into the gusher and then
It's almost like a
Cheer.
cup. I had a lot of blood coming out of my mouth for Don Abel.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
there's
That's
that,
sad.
and
Nice.
now how we always start our movie episodes is with a review, our first thoughts, our first number out of 10, our rating, and we're gonna start with John.
that's great, dude.
Got it.
Wow,
Thank you, John.
wow. Okay, John gave it a 7.
Nice.
Not
Nice.
bad, not bad. Well,
Nice.
why didn't you like it?
No, 7 decent. I think he liked it. What'd you think, John?
Oh, okay. He said that he didn't
thanks,
like it
John.
because Tobey Maguire wasn't in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Understandable. I
Actually, I'm
understand.
going to drop my
sense.
score now because of that. Thanks for reminding me.
Also, sorry, I want to show you one. So the Odyssey sold out really fast with all their merch. So I was able to go to Regal. I watched it in 40X, and I got the Odyssey cup, and up
Nice.
there is the Odyssey
Oh.
bucket with
Oh.
Agamemnon.
Regal had the merch.
Oh, that's
Oh,
sick.
they had so much merch at Regal, Garden Grove.
Why did
I would say
Regal
they
have
have-
it and not AMC?
I don't know why AMC doesn't do the bucket like stuff. I only see them do like the expensive buckets, but the only time I see them do a bucket was Project Hail Mary, like the metal
regular
tin
one,
bucket,
yeah.
and
The
they did a
tins, yeah.
Star Wars one.
Those are good.
Right.
I don't know, and then obviously F1, but they don't like. I don't know why the Odyssey they didn't have it
Yeah,
unless
why?
they sold out. Like
You have to reach out to the CEO.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Tim Birkin. That's his
Yeah,
name.
But
No,
I
I'm just
think
kidding.
they have a different deal. Each theater has to do a different
Yes,
kind of
I think
branded
so. Because
thing.
Cinemark did
Yeah.
a different thing.
Yep.
So yeah, I think so too. But yes, let's get into the thick of it. So we got John. So let's hear. Ready?
Ronnie.
Your first rating.
Oh, that's me.
You're Ronnie.
Your name is Ronnie.
I will give it honestly a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's right. That's enough. That's enough. Okay,
Almost
sweet.
perfect.
Nine. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Miguel.
almost perfect.
8.5.
Yeah. Me and Miguel have the same one. 8.5. 8.5. How about you?
8.23.
See, that's what I mean
Whoa.
about you. Like, why?
Why do you guys just
Because-
be
You
different?
You want to be different.
I am different.
Oh, so you want to make sure you
okay.
just you want to be technical.
Listen.
Have a good day.
Hey.
Anyways, so
Hey, you don't
let's-
gotta be. You don't gotta worry about fitting in when you're custom made.
Hey, that's a good one. He told me that before.
Write that down.
He
Yeah, write that
told
down.
me to put that on my caption one time, bro. I got like 1 million
nice.
views.
Whoa.
Nice.
Nice.
Nope.
Damn.
Hey, that last video we did yesterday, that was good, bro.
Hey, yeah, so we've been. I mean, obviously, you guys, we try to post. I haven't posted that on our YouTube, but I posted on our Instagram, and it's just like random clips of us at the OC Fair, and it's just like when you get thirsty at the fair, so you get a drink. And it literally got 2,000 views in an hour and then 50 likes. Like, I don't understand. And the people were commenting, like, I actually found this content really unrelatable. And I was just like,
Hey, I have an
They
idea.
got the joke.
They got
Hey,
the joke.
I have one. When you're done filming a podcast, so you walk out.
yeah.
Like
So I was
that.
just saying, like, it's really funny. So honestly, like,
So
yeah, like,
dumb.
we're gonna be posting more of that, like, more of like
So-
intimate, personal stuff of like
Right.
just like our personalities. So yeah, just stay tuned for those. I'll post it on YouTube today.
When you
that-
feel
that
like
clip.
leaving your room, so you leave your room.
Yeah, like just random
It's like-
stuff.
We have to use
Um,
the restroom, so you leave your room.
Yeah, exactly. So you
When
leave
you
your
have to
room.
wash your
You need to
hands.
go to the kitchen, so you leave your room.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Or when
okay.
the phone rings, so you pick up.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So
All right.
We're talking-
Yeah, come
we
on,
talked
let's
about
talk
our rating.
Spider-Man.
We all gave our numbers. I want to know, why did we give that number? Why did it get a 9?
I think just compared to the other Tom Holland films, I think this one is very much elevated compared to his last 3, like story wise and just action wise and just I don't know. It definitely felt more grounded
Do you
compared
think
to the other ones.
It was more personable. Like it was like you saw Spider-Man more than just a hero.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, you got more of Peter Parker.
Yes.
You know. I guess both, like literally both. Like one of his lines. Oh, you get both. you
Yes.
know. So, no, yeah. I think there's just like so many elements to this, just the story. You know. I don't know. Just compared to like any other Marvel film, like this one, even when it implemented like the Hulk and other Marvel characters into this, it just felt grounded. It didn't feel forced. It just felt naturally just coming into place. You know.
Yeah.
So, no, yeah, that's why I gave it a 9.
Yeah, no, I mean, I understand because I agree. I agree with a lot of those points. I mean, it's okay, I'll go mine and then you
Yeah.
do yours, Miguel. Because like I give it 8.5 because like really like it literally you took a lot of the words that I had because like I really liked how personable it was. Like Tom Holland, like Spider-Man felt like it was you actually felt his feelings when like he doesn't see his friends anymore. Like nobody knows who he is anymore. And like if I were to feel that, I would be like, dude, I would feel the same way. Like. It's like he wants to tell them so bad, but he can't. And I just think like I gave it an 8.5 only because I was so heartbroken. I
Yeah.
think I was so like sad. I was like so like he was like so sad to it's a spoiler alert. This is a spoiler episode.
Spoilers are
Spoilers for
coming.
sure.
I didn't know that.
Make sure you put spoilers on
Yeah.
the thumbnail.
Yes.
Spoilers in the caption.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spoilers, please watch.
Spoiler.
But basically,
Spoil it.
when
Spoil
Make him
it.
squirm. Make him squirm.
Stop.
Make him squirm. Make him squirm.
anyways, so when he kisses her and
Oh,
Oh
he's
my
just
god.
like, I was like, oh no, because like I had
Yeah.
a feeling it was her brother. I was like, I didn't want to feel it.
Yeah, from
And
that
then-
point, I'm just like, oh, I
Yeah.
swear to God. Under my breath, I'm like, I swear to God, if she's like the possessed version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it
I was-
was.
and
And
I-
it was. God damn it.
and so I
Yeah.
was just like, oh man, like I was just like, I don't know, I was just sad, but yeah, I don't know, it was just like so. I really love the cinematography in it too.
Oh,
Like that
yeah.
was something I really like. I love the first person stuff that we got.
Yeah.
And I like how we got an actual first person of him swinging, and then like kind of like a first person of him like swinging with MJ.
Right.
And I thought that was really cool. And so I really like that, and I really like the scene with the ninjas where like camera starts spinning.
Right. Right.
So that's why I just loved everything about it. Like I don't know, like I said, I just thought it was I don't know. I think I was too sad at some points. But
No,
oh yeah, I guess it was a different Spider-Man, right? Got a different view of him.
Yeah, exactly. Because with the first 3 films, you obviously got like Iron Man Jr., you know?
Yeah, of
for
course,
a
yeah.
lot of it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'm sure Stanley has mentioned that the whole goal of Spider-Man was to make him relatable.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and you can't relate to Iron Man Jr., you know?
Oh, yeah.
But then after this film, it's like, oh, you get all these elements that we could all relate to him in some way or another, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's why a lot of people liked it,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah, and then I guess like
100%.
my nitpick would be like it felt rushed. I feel like the villains
For sure.
in particular, like I didn't like how we barely got Michael Mando, like Scorpion. Like we
Yeah.
did, but he was possessed for the most
Right.
part.
Right.
And like all the other villains, like what's his name? Oh my god, he had like a kind of like a buzz cut.
Oh, it was Hammerhead.
Oh, it's not Kingpin?
Yeah,
Kingpin?
and he was there for 10
I
seconds.
think it was Hammerhead or something like that.
Kingpin or
Oh,
one of
Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Sorry,
10
yeah.
seconds.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Like
Tombstone.
we I'm saying
Yeah.
like I feel like a lot of the stuff, like a lot of the things were a little bit rushed, and I didn't like that.
Right.
I don't know why it was rushed, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I personally, for me, like I wish we had more time with it, a little bit more time
Right.
with some of the
They did
scenes.
just be like, oh, he's rounded up all these big time villains.
Yeah.
Now it's on this, which I get why they did.
Just
Yeah.
to establish like the time.
Yeah.
past.
Like he has a year and he's knocking down all these big guys. Like, you know, I don't know if he's seen Vulture. No, it was whoever the heck. But in terms of the Pink Bobby stuff, it was
Pink Bobby.
yeah.
Pink Bobby.
He was knocking suckers out.
Oh.
That's what he meant. Pink Bobby
I was like,
was
another
knocking
character. I don't
suckers
know.
And I think it was like, hey, he's really doing his thing. He's finally earning a stripe. But you also, when he was doing those, they also showed how worn he was with the bruises
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the cuts.
Yeah.
So I do wish they used those villains more because they are cooler. But I think it was part of the montage to move the story. I
Yeah.
don't think they
Actually,
wanted to.
Just talk about why you gave it your
Oh,
score,
yeah.
Vic.
Yeah.
I thought you were next.
No,
you
but
go.
I feel like this
So-
feels
roll.
So
It's a flow. It's a flow.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Hurry up.
It's a flow. Slow down. Slow down.
Also, you with the fair.
8.23. So it wasn't a 9. Obviously, if it had Toby, it would have been a 10 out of 10. Perfect. It did not have Toby, but it did hint at
Tobe.
Toby. So it did raise it. So the things, obviously, this is the best Tom Holland Spider-Man movie in our opinion, in my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but what happened that I thought was funny is they had to take everything good away from him for the fans to like him even more because it's relatable.
Yep.
Basically.
And it
yeah.
wasn't
very
Iron Man
true.
Jr.
Yeah.
It was, and it's the closest you feel to a Spider-Man 2 because when he's going through changes metamorphically with the DNA and all that,
Mm-hmm.
and then also everything is going bad. Girlfriend with another guy, no
Aw,
best
and she
friend
kissed
left
him.
him. So they copied the formula.
Yeah,
No best
exactly.
friend, girlfriend with another guy, fucked up powers.
Yeah.
That is the formula. And he's doubting himself, right?
Correct.
And we're dealing with the death of Aunt May as opposed to dealing with the death of Uncle Ben. It's almost like they copied the formula exactly. The director knew what he was doing. Why change it if it's not broken?
Right.
If you look at all the little things, it's just done a different order, changed the formula, and then they're dealing with a more intellectual and aggressive opponent in spoiler, Jean Grey.
Steve Lacy.
With Doc Ock, who's also very smart. So
Steve Lacy.
story was good, pacing was good. I do like the pacing early because I like montages more than most because I'm a big Rocky fan. So it moved well. I do like how they held the Jean Grey out till like 2/3 into the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. So good thing I didn't see a spoiler prior. Unfortunate to you guys. And also a false spoiler that Nate and Miguel got from
No, Ariana was the one that got spoiled.
I got spoiled.
Yeah.
I didn't get spoiled by Steve Lacy.
that
Yeah.
guy was so dumb. How are you that dumb?
Yeah, that's. I
Like,
Like
he
real
was-
talk. Like step back, real talk. You're gonna spoil it for thousands of people? Anyway.
Uh-oh.
So why was
Yeah.
it not an 8.5? I do think it lacked a little. Basically, it wasn't a 10 because it didn't have Toby, so it goes to a 9.
8.23.
Scorpion didn't look like in the comics. I was frustrated when he couldn't close the deal with Zendaya and how she didn't love him. It was emotional. It did pull heartstrings. I do think there's more to develop. Punisher could have been a little stronger in terms of strength, but as a character,
yeah.
he was phenomenal. I think they watered down Punisher as a.
Oh, 100%. That was my nitpick of,
Yeah.
of
They
the whole
watered him
film.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I mean, you kind of
He
had
told to
to.
be a
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of the Punisher series.
Me too,
And just
yeah.
like seeing him like kind of like having like these
Oh, shit.
yeah, these like comedic lines.
But
and
also
just the way how
Spider-Man
to
whipping his
deliver it,
ass,
and,
he's
like,
bleeding and just busted him open.
Yeah.
No, like Spider-Man's treating him like, oh, bro, Frank, get out of here.
He's like,
Right.
you're it's above your pay grade.
right, yeah.
Punisher is supposed to be deadly.
Yeah.
And then I
Against
do
that
like
Hulk, though?
the
I don't know.
yeah, and then, like I do like how he came. They did do some stuff with him and Mark Ruffalo. I do like how Mark Ruffalo did kind of feel like finally the Hulk was back to full strength as opposed to being nerfed.
Right.
Biggest mistake, Marvel, and Marvel finally listened. You nerfed the Hulk, fans don't like it. He
Sony.
became real fucking Hulk.
Yeah.
He became real Hulk. I do feel that he should have beaten up Thanos back when they were going toe to toe, but he didn't.
Thanos.
Another flaw, but now we got a redemption from the Hulk, which boosted it. And I do like how he's teaching. And I wish Spider-Man had told him, "Hey, I know you from another universe," but that's just too on the nose. But I like it, bro. Tell him.
Yeah.
But I don't think he would have known.
You know what's crazy though?
Huh? Tell me.
Guess who's the one that remember at the end?
His best friend.
His
Ned.
best friend remembered him from
That's
a
crazy.
handshake.
Yeah.
But I think it's because Jean Grey. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. But I think it's because Jean Grey, like
Yeah.
she planted something in Ned
Yeah.
and MJ.
We could talk about theories after.
Yes.
But
Yes.
And this is gonna lead into the new X-Men spinoff, right? Is there gonna be an X-Men
X-Men
series?
MCU X-Men, yes.
Yeah.
They're,
Is there
trying
gonna
to set
be
up
one?
X-Men, yeah, because
Yeah.
they bought 20th Century Fox, and so now they have the rights to
Didn't
X-Men.
they already
Mhm.
post like the actors?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You
it
have
was Kit
Jean-
Connor.
Yes, Kit Connor,
Yeah,
Cyclops,
Cyclops.
Sadie Sink.
Samara Weaving is Emma Frost,
Mhm.
and other casting is rumored.
Yeah, Sadie
Who's
Sink is
playing- who's
back
playing
too.
Wolverine.
Oh no, yeah, no, I know,
Oh yeah.
I know. I'm
Who's
just saying
playing
other
Wolverine?
people like Rogue and other actors.
Mhm.
or like Henry Cavill. I don't know.
Are they bringing back Hugh Jackman?
No.
Probably not.
no.
No.
I think he's
don't
done.
know.
They
I
said
don't
he was
know.
gonna. They were gonna. Somebody was rumoring to save him, Hugh Jackman, and Tobey Maguire for the one after Doomsday.
Oh, I don't know.
Like
Secret
one last
Wars?
one.
Wars.
Is Secret Wars still happening?
They were
I thought
gonna.
so.
They were gonna
Okay.
take.
Yeah.
They
I
wanted
wasn't
Hugh
sure about the
Jackman. If they
timeline.
have Hugh Jackman and Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man and Wolverine in one movie, $3 billion. First movie ever to get $3 billion. First one ever. Like, real talk. Sit back and look at this.
Yeah.
You got a Tom Holland with the IP writing. So he's writing off the coattails of the last Tobey Maguire movie he did with him,
Mm-hmm.
and right the remnants of it. He's writing off of that. That's why this one did so good. Now you bring back the juice, which is Tobey
what?
Maguire
Oh, the
and
juice.
Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
That's a $3 billion film.
Okay.
$3 billion.
If it's $3 billion, you owe me
Yeah.
food.
No, you owe me food.
No.
Okay, so if it doesn't get $3
You're
billion,
right,
you
you
owe me
reward
food.
me.
Yes.
$3
yes,
billion?
Yes.
I buy you food.
Yes. Correct. Correct.
Not $3 billion. You buy
I don't
me
think I'll make
food.
$3 billion, but yes. Okay.
Do you buy me food?
Yeah. If it makes $3 billion, yes.
It goes $3 billion. Hell yeah.
It doesn't. You buy me a car.
So $3 billion.
Oh,
I
nice.
win. You
That's
you
nice.
lose.
Wow. Food to a car.
No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
if
that
it's-
feels like a
if
good
it's
trade-off.
over $3 billion, I win. If it's under, you lose.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like if it makes $3 billion, then I buy you food. But if it makes under, then you buy me food. It's very simple.
Basically, over $3 billion, I win.
yes.
Under $3 billion, you.
I want to
you
hear
lose.
Miguel's.
Did that all go over your guys' head?
Yes. Or no. I know. I heard what you said.
But you kept repeating it.
It's
No,
like, what?
you don't get the joke. It's the joke I was getting. So look,
What's the joke?
Imagine I'm flipping a coin. Heads, I win. Tails, you lose. And you said, yeah. You really just said that.
Yeah, I was so
I said,
confused. I was like,
over
what do you-
$3 billion, I win. Under $3 billion, you lose. At what point do you win?
I think Nate was just trying to find a way to
Yeah.
win somehow.
Yeah.
No,
I think that's the joke.
No, Vic is finding a way to win regardless.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am guaranteed to win.
Yeah,
and none of
exactly.
you guys got it.
That's okay. I
I
want to hear
literally
it.
just said it.
Okay, heads, I mean, over, I win. Under, you lose. Cool. Let's go with that.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Miguel, why did you read it?
Why'd you rate it that number?
8.5.
Oh, at an
Let me take a
8.5.
Yeah.
I think like what you guys are saying, this was the most emotionally mature Spider-Man film
Yeah.
out of the Tom Holland ones. I would say I don't mind the Tom Holland films. I think similar to Victor, it's like I have a very strong attachment to the Tobey Maguire films because, again, and it's with Tom Holland Spider-Man, it's all within a bigger universe,
Right.
And so the writers always have this tough task of trying to create a standalone film, but on top of that, trying to expand the universe, which is a cool challenge.
Correct.
But
Right.
sometimes it becomes difficult because it doesn't. Sometimes I feel like I think that's like a nitpick where sometimes I feel like because it has to expand the universe,
Mhm.
it doesn't allow for more screen time to just develop the story in and of itself. I really wanted to just be more inside Peter Parker's situation and headspace.
Yeah.
Like Victor said, everything and what you guys are saying, I love the idea of like a Peter Parker being really shot down and because I think that's the basis of what makes good storytelling is when you have a character who starts off not in the best place and you're excited to see how the movie is going to have him go past that.
Yeah.
And some of the strongest points of the film, because you were pointing out, obviously Punisher is gold, like as a comedic person, but also at the same time, because it's PG-13, it sucks because Punisher, the element of Punisher that he's rated R, like he's
Very rated R.
very rated R. But I think some of the strongest points of the film is it had a very strong core. A very strong core to its story. The idea of like Peter trying to wanting to move past people forgetting him, and also trying to figure out who he is in a sense without Peter Parker, because nobody knows who Peter Parker is.
Right.
And then what is that need that he wants, right? I'm just thinking about just like the basis of storytelling. You have a character who needs to have a strong want, but having to realize his need, which is why towards the end when he's trying to stop the damage control guy from basically killing Jean, he has to confront this reality that him having these special abilities can sometimes be very not great.
Yeah.
You know, and that's I would say the strongest part of the film is you have a really great antagonist in Jean Grey, which is very compelling because usually Jean Grey is like just the hero.
Yeah.
But her to be the antagonist, not to say a bad person, but the antagonist, someone that is an opposing force to Peter Parker, is incredible because you have someone who lost everything. And you have Peter Parker who also lost everything.
Yeah.
But you have these two people reacting to the situation very differently, which is why it's such great storytelling. Really has the audience really relate to a protagonist and an antagonist.
Yeah.
So the fact that they really did a good job of having Peter Parker in a way relate to Jean Grey, even though she's manipulated him, teased him, and especially like you guys are saying that scene where he's afraid that Mary Jane is in danger.
Yeah.
And the fact that she was able to possess Mary Jane. And so he's like, hold her close, Peter, or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God. So great. But the fact that when you have an antagonist be the dark mirror to the protagonist, I think they did that phenomenally. And I think that's why I loved it so much compared to the other films.
Right.
Is you have a villain who actually has some sort of similar thing they have to deal with, but she's dealing with it in obviously the terrible way, which is why they're the villain.
A good in-depth villain.
A villain you can relate to.
A villain you can relate to, but also the hero can relate to, which creates this great drama, especially towards... I mean, in the end, I think they're trying to set up that this damage control place, which is like this bureau that helps to recycle and reuse villain tech.
Yeah.
Which is a cool concept. You already know that there's something going on under the surface.
Yeah.
But at the same time, maybe not.
Yeah.
You know? But then when you realize, it turns out they literally kidnapped Jean Grey's sister and killed her.
Yeah.
By siphoning her powers or trying to study her powers.
VMAX.
Oh my God, that's the thing. What a great reveal. The VMAX, which I feel like even they're smart enough to know that anytime someone mentions we need to find the Agent Blue or like some kind of code name for something, you're like, wait, what does this mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But it ends up being nothing except for the last thing that her sister saw. And again,
sad.
Some people may be like, well, that's kind of dumb. I wish that there was something there. But again, I feel like this is an elevated form of storytelling where sometimes the audience isn't going to get exactly what they hope for in some kind of big reveal of some kind of weird technology or person or thing.
Right.
But it's something more emotional. And that reveal was so powerful because you don't see that much in Marvel films where you get a simple reveal of something that someone saw.
Yeah, exactly.
And just the way that Daniel directed that moment was incredible, where she looks up and it holds on for a while. Like it like really takes its time to reveal, VMAX. It's just a chip. It's Vetmax, but it's a chip version of the. But anyway, I think that was why I loved it so much. My nitpicks, I think just the action sequences. There are some action sequences that, I mean, I would say it has to do with the CGI. I feel like some of the CGI is still very noticeable.
Right.
And it doesn't feel very compelling. The swinging, I just feel like there were, I wish that there were more compelling shots of like him swinging, especially with Mary Jane. Like it felt very, it didn't look very realistic.
Yeah.
And it took
looks
me
like it was filmed behind like a green
out. It
screen.
really
You mean
was.
the first person ones, right? Or are you talking about all of them?
No, there's some good ones, but even then, like him swinging just felt very weightless to me. Like it didn't feel like there was that propulsion of him swinging down, having the momentum of the swing guide him. It just felt, I don't know,
like in the
green
Andrew
screen.
Garfield
Yeah.
one,
felt like
they noticed all the whoosh. Like remember the one right after
Exactly,
the Andrew Garfield is like 100 miles an hour G forces.
I was gonna say, like, I wish that there were those moments where we really see him like swinging like crazy, like really fast. I mean, towards the end, you kind of see that, but
Right.
again, it's a very small nitpick, and I feel like the pacing it's always an issue with movies, right? Having to find a compelling act too.
Yeah.
The MCU stuff kind of gets in the way. As much as I loved Yelena's moment, I just feel like that sequence could have been a lot shorter.
Which one's that
because
one?
The bathtub?
It's where she's
Oh,
in.
yeah.
They're in like that pool, which
What's
is
that
great.
for?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
even
yeah.
like some stuff with like Punisher when they're in that sequence, I feel like those sequences could have been cut short. I think the runtime could have been a little shorter. I think probably by
It's
about like 10 minutes.
2 hours and 30.
I was gonna
Right.
say it's long, which maybe watching it again I'll change my mind. But
Mhm.
in the moment, I just felt like some parts kind of dragged a little bit,
Right.
and I just really wanted those to like further develop Peter's conundrum.
Yeah.
And then I think that was it. Those are main things. But that whole sequence towards the end with when Jean Grey is actually able to access. Actually, wait. I will say two things. When Peter accepts that he can be both Peter Parker and Spider-Man, I think
Yeah.
that's incredible because, like to
Yeah.
Victor's point,
Right.
with this one, it's an elevated form of his powers, which are dangerous,
Mhm.
right? As opposed to in Spider-Man 2, Peter losing his powers because he doesn't feel compelled enough to be Spider-Man because he desires that other part of his life. Whereas with this one, it's like he wants to control aspects of himself. But that's the great message that sometimes you have to kind of embrace
The change.
the changes. I think
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's he doesn't want to accept these changes. He wants to find a way to make these changes work for him, or
Yeah.
try to find a way to make things feel normal.
Right.
And
That's not life.
that's not life. And even the scene, which I actually really love, is when Mary Jane reads that letter that Peter accidentally left, which I
Right.
knew he did, by the way. And then for her to be like, "I don't love you,"
oh,
and
gosh.
that-
Painful. So painful
Crazy.
for him.
and as sad as that moment is, I love those moments where a movie can really take that swing and say, you know
Yeah.
what, we're gonna have Peter Parker not get what he wants,
Yeah.
and not have her remember, and have that be because also too, we have to realize he's in the situation because of him, because
Yeah,
he started
exactly.
yapping in No Way Home and being like, Doctor Strange, why is this happening? Blah 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 blah. Can I actually make a blah blah blah? And then
Yeah.
and then Strange's like, and then he creates this whole conundrum for
Right.
himself.
Right,
And
right.
now this is him having this rude awakening, being like, well, I can't blame anyone else but myself.
Yeah.
And now he has to really
exactly.
embrace it. Excuse me.
Hey,
Bless you.
the other thing
Bless
that, along
Thank
with
you.
that, I really liked a couple little things they added because they added more texture. I would say the Spider-Man movies with the original are only like say Toby, the villain, and Toby's life. They added more layers with the what's her name, the
Jean?
police sergeant. No, the police sergeant.
Oh, the sergeant.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and him having her phone number and just talking like casually like coworkers was really cool. I liked it a lot because it's like, all right, at least now the police is with him, unlike the other one. Like in the other movie, dude, he was just a vigilante, but at least now they're supporting him. It looked pretty cool doing
Yeah.
It's
that.
I would say it's very much inspired by the Spider-Man video game.
The video game, yeah, the Insomniac.
Yeah.
Yeah, Insomniac,
Yes.
because
Yeah.
there's I think I forget
They're
her name.
friends.
Yeah.
They are friends, yeah.
One thing I liked about this is that I think what Superman tried to do, but I think what this one did better is that like it's at the end of the life of him as Spider-Man, and he already has these villains kind of established.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool. That montage sequence that Victor was talking about was actually really cool.
Yeah.
It really very quickly and efficiently established him. Oh, also that's him being workaholic because he can't.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He can't find any solace in being Peter Parker anymore, so he has
Yeah.
to work, which is what's causing him to deal with these things. Probably dealing with depression and overwork.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Like it's not in your face, but like him just being like, even the cop being like, hey, you got to take a break, and he's like, nah, it's okay, whatever. And then for him to well, it makes sense because
Yeah.
the solution is for him not to work so much,
Right.
but he's not going to do it because he can't figure out the problem that he has to deal with internally.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I think that's why even after the credits rolled out, I'm still thinking about it because it really makes you think about. And again, these movies are targeting a very specific thing that people are thinking about, which is like just this day and age, right? Where like overwork or lack of work, right? Not finding fulfillment,
Yeah.
and then the fact that it's through the lens of Spider-Man, people can really relate to, and that's why they love him so much. And also too, weirdly enough, having him be so down on his luck and so beaten up, it's in a way kind of resembling how we feel sometimes,
Yeah,
and seeing like
exactly.
how is he able to overcome that. And the solution, I will say this too, which I really loved, and who knows, it might boost my rating a little bit. The solution to beating the villain, because there's always the question, right, in storytelling, is like what makes the superhero that specific superhero that should defeat the villain,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And that's what makes the original trilogy so well, is that it's not just punching the shit out of somebody. It's diving into the psychology of that person and making that villain rethink stuff, right?
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah.
And in this case, he didn't defeat Jean Grey through like punching her or I would say like winning her over physically, right?
Yeah. Right.
Mentally.
But it was really
Yeah.
through that last memory that she couldn't hack into.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the idea of like Aunt May's memory being the thing to console Jean,
Yeah.
even though it's meant for Peter. But I love that because they're both the same in the way they're both dealing with the same
The
stuff.
same thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was so beautiful. And the fact that like it subverted that idea of like Peter Parker has to beat the crap out of the villain in order to stop them. But if anything, it's deeper than that.
Well,
It's
how
like
did he
what,
beat Doc Ock? He at the end
Exactly.
he beat Doc Ock with his mind. Doc Ock turned to the light side and sacrificed himself. Jean
Yeah.
Grey did that as well. But she didn't
exactly.
sacrifice. And
Exactly.
then Peter sacrificed himself for Jean,
Yeah.
which I thought was very noble. That's another spoiler. And the thing that I liked, along with what everything was saying with the officer, everybody loves him in public. He is the guy, the man, and then he goes home to nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that adds to it.
And
then
he hates himself for it. Yeah.
Yep.
and then
Yep.
when he's in the hospital, and no, I can't believe that guy tried to spoil it for you the way he did. The guy that you know that posted it on his story trying to spoil it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it ended up being a joke, but
it was a
but
joke.
still,
Yeah.
Correct, but him getting shot with a sniper bullet protecting
By
Jean
Punisher.
Grey
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
Punisher, it was just so
Yeah.
over a mile away, a kilometer away more.
Mhm.
It was so heroic and profound, a staple of who he is as a man.
Yeah.
Character, and that was what I like. I started to like him even more now because initially Tom Holland wasn't a big. He was probably the third one on the totem,
Yeah. Agreed.
way behind Toby. Obviously, he's not Toby's level. I don't think he ever will be. But he earned his strike because you know what? He put his life on the line for a young girl who just did so many
What
bad
about
things to
Andrew?
him. He's good.
Wait,
I like
what?
him too.
Well, you
He's
said only
alright.
Toby, but there's Andrew.
Andrew's good too. I like them all.
Oh, okay.
They're all good, but nobody is Toby. And
Yes,
out
yes.
of any superhero, you can. Hugh Jackman and Toby are my top two.
Yep.
Yep, and that's just plain and simple.
Yeah.
You
Call
know.
a spade a spade. Who's gonna beat him?
Yeah.
Nobody else.
You-
And then Iron Man's good, but remember, let's go back to this. Toby is number one all time.
Yes.
But Tom Holland earned a lot of respect on this last film because of what he went through, how he trained, and the way they wrote Spider-Man benefits him because of him being noble and being a guy that's just, you know,
Yeah.
I'm suffering the way Toby suffered.
And to Victor's point, like Tom Holland is a great actor. I think he was just given the material that was needed to expand upon the MCU, right? And I
Yeah.
think I just didn't vibe with it very well because of how much I like the other ones. But like,
Yeah.
they really, I think this was his best performance as Spider-Man. And on top of that, the writing just really was able to suit him a little bit more and give him more to work with. In terms of like more dramatic stuff, because he's very good with the comedy stuff, which is awesome, and he still delivers that in this film.
Right.
But the very serious moments where even just moments where he looks at MJ, or actually one of my favorite scenes too in the film is not even an action scene. It's where he goes to that college party or like a housewarming.
yeah.
Oh, I love that scene.
Yeah.
Where
That seems crazy.
he's hoping, right? He's hoping that he could try to rekindle that relationship, and then he sees that MJ's moved on. And then it's like Spider-Man 2, the scene where he's in the astrology place and he's taking pictures, and then he finds out that Mary Jane has accepted
right.
a proposal to J. Jonah Jameson's son, which actually is canon in the comics, which I started reading a little bit. J. Jonah Jameson's son is actually an astronaut. This was something established in the
crazy.
60s, which
Yeah.
I think is
Wait,
cool.
so
Right.
But wait, what?
was that also in a way JJ? That's who was the other dude in this new one?
Oh, it's just a random guy.
Random guy.
It
So
was,
I don't think
it was
he-
Ezra Bridger, guys.
no,
from
it
Ahsoka.
was J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Really?
It's
Yeah,
you?
it's a live action
Oh,
guy.
sick.
It's you?
Yeah, just without the beard, obviously.
Who is it?
Ezra Bridger from Ahsoka.
It's
live
from
action.
Rebels. Yeah. He's the
Ah.
character from Rebels.
Oh
live
yeah,
action.
but what character is he? He's got to be a real Marvel character.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
I don't
sure.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's someone from the comics, but just the
Yeah.
point being is that the scene when he sees that he leaves, and someone pointed this out on TikTok. And again, I like people speculating stuff, but like when he's swinging and there's a moment where he goes towards camera, he's floating and he's going down.
Yeah.
He's contemplating not swinging.
Yeah.
Which I think
exactly.
is really
Yeah.
cool, and it delves into some dark stuff. But again, it's you in any sort of form of storytelling, you need a character to be in a dark place to
Right.
find a way to get out of it. If a
Mhm.
character's just kind of inconvenienced, you come out of the way being like, well, I didn't feel anything in the movie because the guy was fine. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like in a weird way, we want characters to be not fine to make it more compelling because
Exactly.
it's a representation of sometimes in life we have to go through these dark moments to feel satisfied when we have gone out of it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But man, and I think a lot of these Marvel films are really tapping into mental health, which is great. Like Thunderbolts.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I think
Thunderbolts is
Thunderbolts
amazing.
did it in a way where it's very like
Three.
in your face sometimes. But
Right.
with Spider-Man, I feel like they were able to find a way to make it work, but not make it so like, hey guys, we're talking about mental health here. It's
right.
They integrated it very well. And
Definitely.
also, Canon Hulk, like OG Hulk, is incredible.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Well, the
Oh,
way
that's
they
crazy.
did this with the mental health, look at the original Spider-Man 2. They mirrored those two party scenes exactly. One was with, like you said, J. Jonah and Nate Jameson. Everything's bad. Lost his friend disrespected him or some tore with a friend. Then the girl kissed another guy. He had to take the picture. Right after that, remember, they're both swinging home. That's when Peter, I think, loses his power. Isn't that right after the party at the astronomy place? He falls and hits those piping.
Exactly.
Exactly. And then they
Yeah.
also copied it right now in the new one.
With the
He's
dumpster,
swinging
right?
and complete. Yeah, then he falls on the dumpster.
Yeah.
No. He falls straight down on the piping, I believe.
Oh, the ladder, right? Or is it the escape ladders?
I don't know, but he falls
Yeah, yeah.
right after.
Something,
'cause
something
it's,
like
it's
that.
the flash of the camera, and then you cut automatically to Peter swinging home, swinging.
Oh, you're talking about the original.
Yes, in the original.
Yeah, yeah.
He falls on like this giant pipe that like
Yes,
like
the vent,
like
the
a
vent.
vents.
And
Yeah.
then in this
yeah.
one, he's swinging, and you guys are saying he's contemplating not swinging, and that's when the powers start going bad. In
Yep.
the original
Yeah.
Toby, he is losing his powers because his mind's not right.
Yeah.
This guy, Tom Holland's going through changes because his mind's not right. And going back to what Miguel said on this one, it was big. So him going through these changes the same way going through his changes in a
Exactly.
different
Mhm.
parallel.
Mhm.
But what had happened is that Miguel said something really profound, and I just can't put my tongue on it. It's almost like you said something about the friend, the thing. He has started. So Tom Holland from the beginning was dealt the worst hand because he's already the third Spider-Man, new guy thrown into an MCU movie. The starting line's right here. He's starting 10, 20 meters back, and for him as an actor to come and battle back and make one of the best leaps, he then finally, I think,
Yeah.
with bringing Toby back and passing the reins to him did help a lot in the last movie.
For sure.
And him now to be, this is what we want. You took everything away from him, make him feel disgruntled and hurt and punished. And the only thing comparison I'll make, remember Supergirl, how we didn't feel for her like that? We felt everything for Tom Holland. We felt
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
for
yeah.
Spider-Man.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And that's the only thing
Yep.
Supergirl needed. It was a good movie. It's a cool superhero movie. Same thing with Superman and Fantastic Four. But when you take fucking everything from a man, put him
Yeah.
in the dirt, you take his heart, his friendship, his life, and
His
you strip
girlfriend.
him of his identity. That's when you have a movie.
Yeah.
That's why this one I
Yeah.
think was
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
This is the best non-Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, in my opinion.
Oh,
I
wow.
agree.
Yeah,
in
I
my
agree.
opinion.
Me too.
I agree. Yeah.
To add on to that, I want to talk about Punisher and Spider-Man's relationship.
Tell me.
Oh, yes,
Tell me
please.
all.
It's literally like an uncle and
Yeah,
his nephew
like,
who's
I-
bantering.
Because it's so funny because Punisher literally doesn't have anyone anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he gets Spider-Man as like a nephew,
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
right? And like their banter is really funny, but I really like how, at the end, Punisher feels the same pain as losing someone again. Like you're gonna see it
Yeah.
again in
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because he shoots Spider-Man on accident. Like he didn't mean to shoot Spider-Man, and he stays with him the whole time.
Yeah.
And he takes a nap. He takes a nap.
He saves, yeah.
He takes a nap. And then at the end, where he's like, I know how you can escape.
Yeah. It's so wholesome.
Like it's so cool to see their friendship,
Yeah.
like their
Yeah.
relationship. Like now it's like now Spider-Man has someone and Punisher has someone now to care
Yeah.
to care about. And I think that was like the small detail, like I don't think it was that big, but like it's like a small thing. I know I was like, oh, that's really
But it
sweet.
feels
Yeah.
profound at the end.
Yes,
Yeah.
at the end, like I loved, and then you know what's new now? It's like now this is the first time Punisher feels like people care about him because they're all chanting
Yeah.
his Spider-Man,
Yeah.
but he's the one that's
Yeah.
Spider-Man
Right, right,
technically.
Mhm.
So it's the first time people are chanting like and like being excited to see him.
Yeah.
no one's ever
exactly.
excited to see Punisher,
Yeah.
but all these people in front of the hospital
If you see
were.
Punisher, you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say, you shouldn't be happy.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just love that.
Oh yeah.
But okay, so we got a lot. We got a lot of the
Yeah.
questions answered from like the different tangents that went on.
Oh,
But that's
cool.
good.
That's great.
So the one I have now, because we didn't answer this one yet, is I want to know your favorite scene. I know
Oh,
some
shoot.
people answer a little bit, but like I want your actual favorite scene
I
now.
wonder what Ronnie's favorite scene is.
Wait, hold on.
Hurry,
Wait.
tell us now.
Wait, no, I can't.
Pero
There's so many.
ahora, yeah.
there's a lot of them.
Who knows your favorite scene?
I
Nate?
do. I got
Go,
mine.
Go.
You go. I'm torn between two.
So
Okay.
the scene where they're in that kind of like I don't know, I guess like little hall and like there's all these fences around. It's the ninjas and him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's losing. He's like he's down.
yeah.
He's losing. He's gonna get
Oh.
like, and he doesn't know what to do, and his eyes go all black.
Yeah.
And I was like, but it was the first time it's balanced.
Right.
It wasn't
Yeah.
He
like
takes off the inhibitor chip.
yeah, he
thing.
takes it
Yeah.
off, but it was a balanced spider. It wasn't
Great
he wa-
not to fucking Doc Ock and Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously though.
no, like and so now he's fighting, but he's not killing these people because like, he accidentally hurts the cop. Remember, because he
Yeah.
threw Scorpion on the cop's
Yeah,
car.
yep.
And this time it's like balanced. He's like almost like he literally. I thought that guy was about to get killed because he
Yeah.
throws him at that spike thing that's
Yeah.
like sticking out.
Right, right.
Oh,
But
yeah,
he saves
it's
him.
yeah.
I was like, oh my god, he did
Yeah.
it. He
Yeah.
balanced it.
He
So like
balanced it.
Character.
that was such.
Character.
I don't know if that's a climax or I don't know what that is. Like,
Cathartic. It was a catharsis.
yeah, it was like
Yeah.
an arc
Yeah.
for him. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, he did it.
He completed
So
his arc.
I loved that so much because his eyes go black, and I was like, oh no, he's gonna kill them all. But no, he doesn't. And I just thought that whole scene, like the fighting in there, like everything in that whole sequence
Mhm.
was so cool. Like I loved everything about it. I was like, this is so much fun. Like I was like this.
Yeah,
So,
no, it's incredible.
That was like a solid scene. That was my favorite one.
yeah.
Anyone
So-
have their second one ready? Everyone have their scene?
Ronnie.
Oh gosh.
Or if anyone else has theirs, do it. So
yeah,
Ronnie can
please
think.
go. Yeah. There's
I,
so much.
Oh, go ahead. I thought you were gonna say something, Vic.
No.
I was gonna say my scene is the scene after Nate's actually when he confronts Jean. I know I talked about it
So
already
you like the whole
briefly.
G sequence?
Damn it.
Just something
I was gonna say that. I should just went. No, kidding.
because oh man, it's just tough because there's a lot of good scenes in there.
Right.
But sorry, Ronnie.
No, you're fine.
Actually, wait, was that gonna be your scene?
It was either that scene or it's gonna sound so stupid, but I love the scene before
It's not
they
stupid.
enter like that facility where he's like fighting all the guards up front. He's like, I gotta stretch.
Oh
you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
The damage control area, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sure you guys heard it, but like there's like there are the people who worked on the Insomniac games that choreographed the fight as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So that's why it feels like the
That's
Insomniac game
crazy.
because
It's
they
very
worked on
cool.
the film.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy. I didn't know that.
No, yes, like all the fighting sequences, it's basically like the video game. I'm just like,
Those are
this
really
is
cool.
Sick.
Yes, I
Yeah.
know. I was just saying, like a lot of like I like how like the web shooters like they feel like the Insomniac games.
Yeah.
like because in original Spider-Man, it's just like it's like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But in the Spider-Man games, it's like literally a bullet.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
bullet. Like
Yeah.
when he puts it on a Punisher's mouth.
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly.
wait,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
like something in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
like it's just so cool. So I really
Yeah.
do appreciate that they got inspiration from a video game.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's kind of insane like to think like, oh, this literally got a lot of the like shots choreographed like by a video game. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, that's one of my
Especially
just all the fighting scenes. You
yeah,
know,
very
it's-
solid Spider-Man game by the way. I love
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I played Miles
Highly recommend.
Morales.
Yeah.
And then I played Spider-Man 1 and 2 from the Insomniac series.
Oh,
Yeah.
incredible.
What a great like I don't know, the graphics, the detail in those games, like they're really good. And I
Yeah,
and the suits. That's my
Suits
favorite
are
thing.
crazy.
I love that you could choose your different suits. Like that is such a great thing. And I really hope in the next Spider-Man game is another. I think they're gonna make another one. I want to customize your suit.
that'd be cool.
I've seen someone made like a layout, like kind of like a mock of being able to customize your own suit.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, oh my god, dude, I know that would be like an amazing feature to have.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So no, yeah, bro,
Yeah.
I understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miguel. Continue.
Oh no, you're
Jean-
good.
Jean
That's
Grey.
awesome.
Yeah.
Just I was already kind of saying it before. I don't want to repeat myself too much, but just once he finds out who he is, right, that he can be both
Mhm.
aspects of himself, which is awesome. Because again, it really Spider-Man 2 is like the foundational text
Yeah.
for this film and also for future Spider-Man films.
Right.
People realize now how influential the second movie was, Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that it really hit on the core of who Peter Parker is. Like Spider-Man isn't Spider-Man, it's Peter Parker. Peter
Mhm.
Parker is the one making these choices to save people. He just happens to become Spider-Man because
Yeah.
he has to protect his identity. And even I love how in the movie they touch on the idea of like, well, you're trying to protect me, but like MJ's talking to, he's like, well, why'd you decide not to talk to me or confine me?
Yeah.
It's because I'm trying to protect you. Well, how does that
Yeah.
turn out?
Yeah.
So it doesn't
That
matter.
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't matter. Like he can hide himself, whatever. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyway, I just love that moment where Jean has like the shards of glass on the guy who's like the one in charge of
Oh,
the damage control.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
And again, it's presented with like Spider-Man understands where Jean is coming from. He understands, and also he feels a sense of guilt and shame because he thought that she was the bad guy,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And so, and again, if it parallels him falling into that dark side, right? Whereas
Yeah.
Jean could also be falling into that dark side, and that's why this whole scene is incredible because he is showing not just Jean but also Punisher that he isn't someone that just falls prey to just violence and
Mhm.
defeating people.
Yeah.
And that's why I felt very emotional watching the sequence, because it really hits on who Spider-Man is. He is such a good person.
Yeah.
And even though
Yeah.
every single time he is presented with the opportunity to be bad, to do really terrible things,
Mhm.
he is able to restrain himself because he remembers the people that helped make him who he was.
Yeah.
Uncle Ben, who I know in this universe we don't really meet him, but Aunt May.
But Aunt May for sure.
The,
Yeah.
the fact that he has this memory of Aunt May talking
Yeah.
to him, and we don't, and what's cool is that we don't know
Yeah.
exactly where this falls in the timeline. I think it's when he first becomes Spider-Man, and it's her, I guess, finding out who he is,
Mhm.
and
I
her
think it was
talking
right
to him.
after Homecoming when he finds
Probably.
out. Yeah.
Okay. And that I just love in the beginning where we're not able to get into his memories, but then now he allows her to go inside the memory,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just so profound. It was a very moving sequence, because I
Yeah.
love the simple thing of like Jean takes on Spider-Man's place, right?
Yeah.
In this memory. And the fact that she is completely understanding every single word that Aunt May is saying, even though Aunt May is saying this to Peter. And the fact that she's starting to understand, oh my God, Peter has been through the same things I have, but he's still choosing to do the right thing.
Yeah.
He's still choosing to not give into these tendencies to be violent or to kill, right? And even Punisher too. The fact that Punisher changes his aspect on things because Peter chooses to save her, even though there are many times where he goes, and it's for comedy,
Yeah.
that then becomes drama. It's like, why don't you just shoot her?
Yeah.
And that's his idea
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
He's still thinking of shooting her.
Right.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man's like, nope. 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 But just that whole sequence was so cathartic, and the
Yeah.
fact that it wasn't like a showdown between her and Spider-Man in like a physical way. It was a showdown of minds, which
Yeah.
I feel like is very rare, and I feel like a lot of times it's very scary for writers to do that because it's not as exciting. But they set everything up so well.
Mm-hmm.
And throughout the entire film, that it was inevitable for Jean Grey to finally tap into his mind,
Right. Right.
and basically tap into the one memory that she needed to hear.
Yeah.
You could call it convenient, but it's storytelling. It's
Right.
beautiful. It's not meant to be logical. It's meant to be a subjective feeling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so, man, and then when Punisher shoots him, even I was close to crying because I was surprised that the
Victor
film was
did.
able to make me feel that way about Spider-Man. And also, I think I'll give it credit. I think the Spider-Man 2 films are great, but I don't think I felt that emotional with the Spider-Man films. I say
Right.
watching them now, I get emotional during little bits. But I would say it's equal. I would say it's equal because
Yeah.
there are
Yeah.
moments in the original Spider-Man that like make me tear up because there's just I think this thing it was a wholesome act.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
it wasn't a big thing. It was just move out of the way and then he gets shot and
Mhm.
you're like, and immediately
There's the-
Jean
yeah.
and Punisher realize, oh my God, like in a
We
way,
save
Spider-Man,
him. Yeah.
Spider-Man is a good person and he sees the best in everybody.
Mhm.
And I think that's why people love him is like he has an edge,
Yeah.
but he knows when to control those urges to be vengeful, right? Like with
Yeah.
Punisher, or to take revenge on other people like Jean Grey.
Right. Right.
And I think that sequence just, oh man. And that's why you want that in a finale. You want the
Yeah.
finale to be a culmination of every single moment. And that's why what Nate was talking about, right? And even you too. I love how even though that moment felt comedic, it really resembles that Spider-Man still has that lightheartedness
Mm-hmm.
to him. But he knows that he needs to confront this thing and he's gonna break the law. Like he's
Yeah.
this thing. He's not above breaking the law, right? Breaking
Right,
and
right.
entering into a facility to do the right thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
woo,
The whole
it's
scene.
it's
Yeah.
incredible.
It's beautiful. I
Yeah.
cried in that scene.
Yeah. No.
During the Jean Grey stuff.
Yeah, like Corey was looking over. I'm just like
Yeah.
crying. I'm just like, man, fuck,
No.
I'm like, fuck this movie, man.
And it's very simple. And
Yeah.
I think what people crave for in films, right, is when a character tells the main character or a character realizes something that is very simple,
yeah.
but is very overlooked. Like the idea of like, you are special,
Mm-hmm.
but that doesn't mean that things are going to go well for you. If
Yeah.
anything, things are probably going to be worse for you.
Mhm.
And sometimes you don't think that, right? And also
Yeah.
too, it's like it's hard to resemble, like we don't have powers, right? But we have
Right.
certain characteristics and things that we think are going to be good,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes they might get thrown back in our face.
Exactly.
And how do we deal with that? How do we reckon with this idea of like, I only have these special powers, but these things don't make me feel special.
Right.
If
Mhm.
anything, the things that make me happy are just the simple stuff like being with MJ or being with my friend.
mm-hmm.
And it's very profound. And I think there's a reason why people are really resonating with it
Mhm.
because it's not the action stuff or any of the cool set pieces that they have or the lighting or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
It really comes down to the director and the writers who are they're actually the original writers of the other Tom Holland films.
Yeah.
Chris McKenna and some other folks, but it's just at this point I'm losing my train of thought. But I think really it's just cool that they're really tapping into who Peter Parker is.
Yeah.
Not so much him doing all the cool spider stuff. It's like
Right,
we
right.
are resonating with Peter Parker because in a way Peter Parker resembles us in other aspects, right?
Mhm.
We have to, pay rent, or we have to try to find work, or we have to try to
Fix this door.
Yeah.
I'll pay my rent when I fix this damn door. But anyway,
No, yeah. To add on to that, you guys notice his mask doesn't look perfect anymore.
yeah.
No.
It's
uh-huh.
you see his ears.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I love
yeah.
that about it because now it's him making his masks
Yeah.
and that fabricator he has,
Right, right.
That's cool.
and not Tony Stark
Iron
because Tony Stark gave him a suit, and that's something I've always wondered: what happens to the suits? Like, where did the Tony Stark suit go?
Well, remember Tony Stark passed away.
No, but his suit,
yeah.
like he
I don't
still
know where
had
they
the,
went.
The
he
suit
still had the
remembers
suit.
Ronnie, where are they?
Well, I'm assuming like
He would know.
at some point. Well, I'm not sure. I'm just
He's an
theorizing
You
right
think
now.
it just got like damaged? Like I think, or like 2 battle damaged, or because you
For
remember
sure.
in
But-
the Homecoming, right? 'Cause-
Yeah, but also the suit remembers Peter Parker, so I'm assuming like at some point it forgets Peter. I don't know.
Oh, you think
Because
because
of
like
the spell,
yeah,
He
because
can't
it
just
was-
go to, he can't just go to Stark Industries and say, "Hey, I used to work with Tony Stark."
yeah.
You're
I
not
mean,
in
he
their
could
system.
technically go as Spider-Man and be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, can I get a suit real
Yeah.
quick?"
He did create a new suit
Yeah.
that Americanizes him. So anyway, I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, I was gonna say like I really like the evolution of the suits. I really
Yeah.
do like the original one because it was textured. This one feels too smooth. Like it's obviously like CGI, right?
It's
Like-
spandexy.
yeah, very
exactly.
spandexy. It feels
Yeah.
like it was made like at a Temu factory. like I
Which
miss.
it actually makes sense.
I miss that original. Like it looked like I don't know, like
Yeah.
this leather like
Right,
type
yeah.
of look that looked really like textured. Like you see the
Yeah.
webs on it.
The
Absolutely.
original one was so expensive to make. They were saying me. I think Miguel told me they just couldn't redo it so much because it would get damaged, action, ripping.
Oh
them.
yeah, that makes
The
sense.
Yeah,
second
yeah.
one, they even cheaped out on Spider-Man 2. They weren't as
Yeah.
good at the Spider-Man 1 was the most elite
They
fabric.
did
No,
like a
that was
silk
so
screen
cool.
technique. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
like-
could tell the difference, but
Yeah.
for
Everything.
practical
Yeah.
reasons.
But yeah, like I think that was like the small detail. I like there's so many details in the movie that you could like, and I
Yeah.
like that one of like
Was that
Spider-Man.
your favorite scene with the suit?
No, I already said my favorite scene.
Oh, Ronnie said it too?
Yeah.
Miguel
Yeah.
already-
It was
Miguel-
actually, yeah, they all kind of lined up.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of us
exactly.
said our favorite scenes. So
I haven't
It's
said
like one,
mine.
yours is the before
Yeah, you're
one,
the
mine's
last
the
one.
middle one, and his,
Yeah.
or
Or
his is the
Nate's
middle
the
one,
middle
and then
and you're the-
yeah,
Yeah.
you're the last one.
So I have one big one and then a couple small ones. I like when he's fighting the Hulk.
Oh, yeah,
that's
and
right.
He's able to help him remember in the Hulk Let's Go. But I do like when he went to go
That's
see
cool.
Bruce Banner because it was a little bit of a chime in of the OG. When you bring in a little OG in the right way of the OG MCU,
Yep.
people like Iron Man, Bruce Banner. And I think they overdid it with Iron Man at the beginning, which is why they were like turned off by him. It was almost like a little, mini Iron Man.
Mhm.
Yep.
I think since he didn't expose himself to Bruce, I liked it. I do wish he told him, but it is what it is. He wouldn't remember.
Mhm.
Or at least say, hey, man, I'm Spider Man, but I don't think he wanted to do that. I love how he kept his identity with everybody. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But favorite scene might be when he's fighting Hulk and he lets go. But I do like a lot of the little things, like when he was at the party.
Yeah.
Just because
Like the flower stuff.
all hope
Yeah.
is lost.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
he sees like the MJ get kissed by the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
But I
Like,
had
shit.
a couple other little things that I really liked, but it was a while ago and I forgot. But the big one was the Hulk fight, bringing him. And then there was something else I really liked, but I can't remember. Something. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
The Little Caesars pizza. Because
Wait, what?
The product placements in this
Yeah.
movie are
And
insane.
BMW.
Yeah.
You guys see the billboard?
Uh,
It's the train sequence. He's on the train. There's a big BMW billboard.
Oh,
but
shit.
Look, my dad
Oh,
just
my
brought
Wait,
the
what are you
pizza
talking about? The
home the
Little
other
Caesars.
day.
Wait, where?
it's when he ordered pizza.
He ordered and he brings it in.
It's so
Yeah.
quick, dude. It's like a,
It's very quick. Yeah.
Very quick, but I know because I didn't think much of it until my dad brought that
It's during the
Spider-Man
montage, I think.
Webberoni.
Yeah.
He brought the Spider-Man Webberoni home, and they give you a
Yeah.
free poster like this big, really nice.
Oh, I saw. I know that, but I
Good
didn't
night,
see
friend.
I didn't in the movie.
It,
When?
was,
real
it
quick.
wasn't like on your face.
No.
It was like in passing.
But that is
you know?
obviously
He picks
the
up
Little
pizza
Caesars pizza.
and he eats
And he eats
pizza.
it.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a Little
when?
Caesars.
he's in like in
When
like
he
the
was making
attic.
his suit or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just on the quick.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
very quick.
That's right.
I'm mad. I didn't
Yeah.
see that. I love Little Caesars.
Yeah.
it's very quick
Hey,
though.
hey,
Like,
that Webberoni's good,
Oh,
right?
so good.
Oh,
Hey,
have you
hey,
tried
that-
Webberoni?
Yeah, I have.
That
yeah,
new
it's
one,
really good.
Victor had us try one. It was like it had like garlic crust and like
oh yeah,
well,
but that's not the Webberoni. But Little Caesars has been stepping up so much.
Oh, dude.
And now
Hey,
they partner
Little
with
Caesars helped
Spider-Man.
Rosa Parks.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say.
yeah.
They did.
What?
It's a fact. Little Caesars, they helped her with rent.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
The
they did.
owners helped her with rent.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I
Wow.
think they
She fought-
paid it or
yeah.
something. I don't know what it was, but
Yeah.
they literally helped Rosa Parks.
They helped.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I didn't know
While she was
incredible.
doing the movement.
And they have this policy. I don't know how true it is. If you go in and you ask for food and you say you're hungry, like you're homeless, they will give it to you.
Oh wow.
Wow.
It's a policy that the brothers had.
Aw.
That's awesome.
I have no idea. Like I said, I don't know how accurate it is, but I've seen videos online. People go up to them and they ask them, and they legit just give it to
Hey,
them.
like how Spider-Man would be helping their neighbors.
Little Caesars
in
and the
neighborhood.
Spider-Man of
Yep.
pizza, guys.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Peps is also really good.
Yeah.
I love you guys. If you guys ever see this video, Peps, you guys are
Peps,
good.
hell yeah.
No, yeah. So the product placement, we got Little Caesars, the Liquid IV.
Oh yeah.
What I mean?
There's Liquid IV.
Oh,
dude.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, the gas station.
Of course you would notice
Yeah.
that.
No, yeah, because I
Of
knew.
course you would notice
I knew
that.
Liquid IV had like they did like a deal. You know, if you go look at the Liquid IV stuff, there's like Spider-Man
Oh,
products.
makes
yeah, yeah,
sense.
I've seen that
Yeah,
one.
and,
Yeah.
and,
I see,
and
yeah.
Takis too.
What?
Yeah.
Is that the convenience store?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
when
yeah.
he's like going through all this, or when Ned was going through all this stuff.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
that's right.
Yes, yes. When he's like, oh, I like to buy this.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
And also Tom
yes.
Holland's like non-alcoholic beer company.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yes, I
Yeah.
did see that one
That's
too.
so funny, bro.
Hey, there's also
yeah.
that one scene where he doesn't he show Zendaya who he is or no?
Oh yeah. Oh, she finds the letter.
Yeah, but then he
Yeah.
takes off his mask.
Yes.
But did she recognize him for being the guy from the party?
Yes.
From the party.
I
yeah.
like I like
She
that
does.
connection because now it's so weird because that's who he is.
Oh,
he knows
and
that
from
She's
the
like,
coffee
wow, this
shop.
guy's a fucking stalker.
She remembers him
Yeah,
from
coffee
the
shop,
at the end
yeah.
of No Way Home or
Yep.
No Way Home where he gets coffee.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, also, guys, we got to talk about this. This is
Yeah.
what we have to talk
Tell
about.
me.
We cannot not talk about this
What is-
All right, tell me.
What is it, Nate?
because we're getting close. I don't want to end it on that. The post credit scene. Who do we think it is? Like I feel like it could be Miles, maybe.
Once I
Possibly.
saw it, I immediately went to Toby.
Toby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's
Yeah.
just stuck in space.
Why would he be in space though?
we
Just
never know.
incursions and Secret Wars and all that stuff.
okay.
Doomsday.
If they
Yeah.
want to make money and they
Yeah.
were smart, they'd go Toby.
Okay,
Man,
'cause-
it's very-
okay,
My
so
real talk, just-
but I also thought about Miles because like the glitch.
yeah,
you
so
know?
my original
Yeah.
thought was the glitch, but then
Oh, huh.
because like he glitches, right? So maybe he glitched into space because he was messing with the
Right.
thing at the end of.
So how's he gonna look, like a human, or is he gonna look animated?
Why would no? He's gonna be human.
It's gonna be live
Oh.
action.
They're
Yeah.
trying to find a live action Miles.
Yeah.
But remember, also at the end of the
But I mean, from Across the Spider Verse, you got
Because-
live action.
Because you remember Miles Morales the game, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he gets help from Peter Parker from time to time,
Mhm.
Yes,
and he does.
exactly.
He basically takes over while Peter's on vacation with
Yeah.
MJ.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They could technically do that with this inspired from the video game into the game.
That's true.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
MJ and Peter Parker reunite,
Yeah.
right? And Ned.
Uh-huh.
So what if him and MJ go on vacation and they remember everything together
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
while Miles Morales takes over,
Sure.
right? Because they
Mhm.
did that in the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they did that with this. That's my theory. I
One more
understand
thing.
how it, and
Yeah.
you said X-Men, right?
Two things. Yes, because at the end of the last one, it was the Marvels.
Yeah.
She gets launched into space and she goes to another dimension, and it is the Fantastic Four, and I think it's the one from which is the one that has Jennifer Lawrence that make
Oh,
Shoot.
Mystique.
Was it Hawkeye or something
First
like that?
class.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
first class.
But
Oh,
Yeah.
Mystique.
it looked like
Yeah.
they had the blue guy
Mystique. Yeah.
Hank,
Beast.
Beast
yeah.
from First Class
Yeah.
in that scene, and
Does
I
look
think
like it,
I don't
yeah.
remember if Professor X
But
showed
why
up.
would Spider-Man be in the
I
ship?
don't know. That's the only space thing I have of it teleported. That's my theory. But listen,
It's probably an original storyline that they're coming up
Yeah.
in
with. And
Doomsday or Secret Wars,
You
and
will see
everyone's been everyone's been saying, oh, when Doctor Doom is fucking everyone up, and you hear that theme song.
Yes, I've
If
seen
they-
that.
all you gotta at this point, Marvel can't mess it up. All you gotta do is please the fans, kick their ass. Everyone's about to do it, and you hear that Sam Raimi famous jingle, dude, and Spider-Man putting it in. If you do that, $3 billion.
dude, honestly,
Wait, hold on. Absolute $3 billion.
oh yeah,
Yeah, just do it.
absolute potato.
I'm telling you, people will give
Big
it
potato.
best
Big potato.
rated movie.
Are those,
Marvel
potato?
is back.
Are-
Marvel would be back if they do that. I
Are
know it
those
sounds
potato
crazy.
facts? Or are they big potato or small potato facts?
Real shit, bro. Like I'm real.
Real potato,
talk.
real
Real
potato,
potato.
real potato.
Real potato.
And that was, and there's one other little point with that one. Toby and Doomsday, and then the last one is they were doing a comparison, and obviously I like how Tom Holland got a lot stronger,
Mhm.
but they were saying, oh, who's physically stronger? There's always been a debate, and it's obviously Toby because look, Tom Holland got his butt kicked by Goblin in the previous film. At the end of the original movie, two big punches, two big right hands, and you had the Green Goblin going, Peter, stop! It's me. So that was that.
Can we try reenact it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh God.
It's like I'm watching the movie all over
I
again.
know, right?
Thank you. We're very
You
good
got
actors.
Mr. Osborne. But back to your point, the post credit scene.
Yes.
I'm hoping it's Toby. It could be Miles. It could just be another anything. What are you doing? It could be another
Sign of affection.
Spider-Man. Something.
Yeah.
I hope it's
Yeah.
Toby.
Can I give a wild card guess?
No.
Yeah.
So yes.
Oh, whoa.
Victor,
You hit our
you moved
light.
our light. It's hitting my eyes now.
My wild card guess, because I'm thinking it's probably either Toby or Miles, but I'm guessing Miguel
move the
O'Hara
light.
from
Oh, sorry.
Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man
Oh,
2099.
Yes,
Across
that's
Spider-Verse?
what Joe
Yeah.
said.
From where?
Yeah.
Joe's
Miguel
theory.
O'Hara. He's
It's
another
twen-
Spider-Man variant from the
remember,
future.
You remember did you watch Spider-Man with us?
Spider-Man
no, he didn't.
2099.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
he's from the future,
Yes,
Yeah.
2099.
He's like a Latino Spider-Man from the future.
and he comes
Who's a
from where?
vampire.
What?
He's
Yeah,
he's
he's
like
really
the
cool.
isn't he the guy that runs the whole like
Yes,
Spider-Man
exactly.
universe?
Yeah, listen,
Across the
into the
Spider-Verse,
Spider-Verse.
yeah.
Oh,
Across,
that'd be tough. If he comes back,
and he's,
That'd be cool.
and he's really like dark because
Yeah.
he did something really bad.
Yeah.
And, it'd be,
and I won't tell you because if
Oscar
you might
Isaac
watch it,
as
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
it could be him. But Oscar Isaac's Moon Knight.
Toby.
I know, but
Well,
again, they
at this
kept
point,
the
is Moon
multiverse.
Knight
I mean, also Robert Downey Jr. is literally Doctor Doom.
Yeah, exactly.
But the thing is, Miguel's really big.
Uh-huh.
Miguel
Oh,
O'Hara.
thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Sorry, not you.
Oh.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
Thank
I think
You
he
need some
needs
steroids.
That's true.
But no, he's really big. I don't think Oscar Isaac's get that big.
That's fair.
Because like
Yeah.
he's tall and like really
Yeah.
husky.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe in
That's
the live
my
action
wild
he's
card.
not.
Yeah, that's just
Maybe.
my
Right?
wild card.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be him though. It has to be like someone that the
Diego Luna.
fans, right? It's me, I'm not Diego Luna. Hey, Or, what are you doing here?
Yeah, Cassian.
We must use the webs. We have to use the webs.
universe.
I
You can't swim.
Where's Luton? I need to find Luton. Where is he? Why is this guy shooting webs up his ass?
Oh my god. Also,
Where is Bix? I don't need Bix. I need Bix now. You like that? You guys like that?
Good, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Why is there a fork on his chest?
you're telling me that's this.
Yeah. Why you need to fight the rebellion?
I shoot webs from where?
The Empire. What the fuck? Sorry, my improv. I need to work on it.
So okay, let's get through our
my
theories, and then we could end
Yeah.
it there because we're at 1 hour and something now.
Oh,
1
damn.
hour
Okay.
and one.
Damn,
Wow.
So
that was fun.
the
Yeah.
theories. Okay, so my theory I talked about in the beginning.
Mhm.
I really think during that whole freeze phase, I think Jean did something to Ned and
MJ
and MJ
to make them
because-
remember.
Yes, make them not remember fully yet. Like
Yeah.
I think obviously once they see him again and he might make the connection. Like when Ned and him did the handshake, you saw him like it almost felt like he did like a whole like flashback in his head.
Yeah.
And it's like I think that's when MJ or Jean like implanted the memories because she could do that.
Yeah.
And then Zendaya is on the roof, that same roof they hang out on,
Yeah.
crying, holding the necklace.
Yeah.
She definitely remembered. And
Right.
that's the one thing why I gave it 8.5 too. I wish we got the closure there.
Yeah.
Because realistically, are we ever gonna get the closure in another movie? Are we?
Mm,
Do we know if we are?
Zendaya's gonna have a kid and Tom Holland's gonna retire, so we're never gonna get it.
No, but okay, but what I'm saying is like I really wish they had that moment because we got it with Ned and we should have got it with her just
Yeah.
a sliver.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
I think because we're talking about it, I think it's most likely it. You know.
You think she remembers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like it would be weird just for MJ to be on the roof holding the necklace and she's
God.
crying as well during the whole freeze scene. And then with Ned, I think because of Ned I think because of MJ's little moment, it kind of confirms what happened with Ned after the handshake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because obviously that scene when they're all in an apartment and then Peter swings out and then MJ's like, "Oh, Peter, be careful." And then Ned's like, "Peter?" Or like, "Do you know
Spider-Man named Peter?
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. So, and that scene when Peter introduces himself again, you know, he had that little moment. He's like, "Oh, Peter." You
Yeah,
know?
but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is like I wish
Yeah.
MJ and Peter had
Yeah.
the moment because we got
Right.
the closure.
Yeah.
And I know we have a semi closure with MJ and him, but I want like how Ned did it. Like
Right.
where it's like, oh my God, it's him.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did Jean Grey originally find out that was Peter Parker?
I think
Just
she
a-
just like, I mean, I think
Well, then
it's
when she tapped into the brain briefly, 'cause nobody knows who he is. How did she know Peter
I don't
Parker?
think anybody.
she broke
knows,
into his
actually.
apartment.
That's what it is. It was when she was in her
yeah.
apartment.
Yeah,
yeah.
she broke into his apartment, and I
Yeah,
think she
yeah.
found
But
out it was
how
him.
did she find out that was his
A
apartment?
letter, right?
Oh,
she read the letter. And that's how she finds out
You can see
MJ.
she probably
Yeah.
followed him home or at one
Yeah.
point or something,
Right,
and then
right,
she
yeah.
knows where he's located, and then she found the letter.
Yeah.
She read it like Peter Parker. I think that's the only thing that she.
Also,
Right.
something else, a small thing. I liked how the landlord is nice to him here, like he is
Oh,
in
yeah.
all the Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
Because the landlord's typically not an asshole in the
Yeah.
Spider-Mans.
Right.
Even the one where he's like, when he fixes his damn door, like he's like,
Yeah,
I
he's
like
still
this
nice.
kid. He's
Yeah.
not a bad kid.
Yeah.
And
He's
I
not
like
bad.
how
There's
it's
something wrong.
Yeah, and this guy helped him too. He's like, here's
Yeah.
an attic space, but like it's not good, but you know.
Yeah.
So I like that small detail they added.
Those are nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the theory with Jean Grey, that's how I feel. And I know
Mhm.
do we all feel like that. Like she did plant something in their brains to
I think she
remember.
let them remember.
Yes, like she
Yeah.
opened it, right?
Yeah.
Because that she could do that.
I would say the
Mhm.
one thing to play devil's advocate. I
Yeah.
think.
Here we go.
Sorry.
Happy walk out. I want to be happy.
I think just think about it, because the thing is they don't remember Peter Parker, but they remember the things that he did with them. But the thing is they just don't know who they did him with, right? So like
Right.
the handshake, my guess is that he doesn't remember Peter Parker fully, but he remembers that he did that,
He- that handshake with Spider-Man.
somebody.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or
Spider-Man,
he's
yeah.
like
Close,
you
smell
could
really
think,
good.
I remember doing a handshake with somebody, but I don't remember who.
Yeah.
You know? So the thing is that like it's the memory of Peter Parker that's gone, but not necessarily the memories with Peter Parker, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. They just
Right,
don't
right.
know who they did those things with.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, because they obviously remember like, oh, Spider-Man saved us, blah, blah, blah,
Or
blah.
even just stuff with Peter too. It's like I remember I hung out with somebody, but I don't remember who.
Yes.
And the
Yeah.
handshake stuff. But I think that's cool because maybe that could be to
Yeah.
what Nate was saying, is that maybe Jean Grey is able to tap into like the spell.
She
Yeah.
can.
Right? Maybe.
She can. No, she can. She
She's
literally
one of the
can.
I'm
strongest
totally fine with the
in the
reality.
X-Men.
Oh, what happened?
She's
Vic?
stronger than Charles Xavier.
Yeah?
Obviously at the
Yeah.
later stages, but she's strong enough there
She-
to do it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe she
She-
does have the power to like.
She had no.
Break through
She
that.
literally. This is a fact. She has the power not to break the spell, but to bring back memories lost.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
she's
she
strong enough.
100% can.
I would love
Yeah.
that too, but also I wouldn't mind.
We don't believe in it.
I thought it was a safe space.
It's not a safe. It's not a
not a
safe
safe
space.
space.
It's not a safe space.
He's like, listen,
for
it's not safe. I can kick your ass.
I don't want depressing. Stop.
No.
Also, what laundry detergent do you use? It smells really good.
Huh?
Laundry detergent.
We use
What is that, dude?
I put on
Is that
cologne.
with Oxy?
I believe
No,
you
it's
use
cologne.
Tide.
What cologne is that?
I'll let you know.
Is this his?
No, it's mine.
Can you go get it?
I don't have it with me. I
It
can
smells
text it to
really
you.
good. It
Thank
smells
you.
like
Which
it's
one is
literally. I love the smell of linen. Like linen smells so good. But anyway, sorry guys. It just smelled good when I was close to him. But no,
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, but to Miguel's point,
Yeah.
I feel like Ned remembers like doing that handshake with Spider-Man, so I think that's what
Oh, yeah.
it's all natural,
he-
you know.
Yeah.
Didn't
And
he
then-
say Peter? Right? He does,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, he says
Yeah,
Peter.
yeah, exactly.
He
yeah.
says
He,
Peter.
at the end? Or
I thought
what?
he did.
Right
He
after
did.
the
He did.
handshake,
Yeah, he
he
did.
says
He's like,
Peter.
he's like, oh, I'm Peter, and then he goes for the handshake, and then after he's done, he's like, Peter.
Ah, okay. So yeah,
something
yeah, yeah.
clicks. He's like,
Okay.
Peter. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. I have to
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
it again
yeah.
too. Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I don't, that's we literally covered everything that I wanted to cover today.
Oh, so great.
And that was an hour and
Last
7.
thing. Last thing.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
To close it on this. So remember how he's been depressed the whole time?
yeah.
And then when obviously since they didn't love him, which is bad, when she invited him in and he was just playing Legos with Ned, and it looked like that's probably the happiest he's ever been in his life. That was a little bit of all right, he is human.
Yeah.
They stripped a lot of the Iron Man stuff, so people really bought into him. I think starting obviously most of the movie with the depressing stuff, but in that scene when all he really wanted to was have a friend and play Legos with wherever he can relate
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
that,
Legos.
That scene and her saying and
that's so
drawing
great.
them like they look like best friend, and she drew him without the mask.
Yeah.
I go, dude, that's all he's longing for.
Yeah.
That's so
and
great.
That's
Friendship.
when,
Yep.
that's when he starts finding the balance of being Peter and Spider-Man. I
Right.
think
Thank you.
that scene,
Yep.
that scene is now my favorite.
Oh, actually, that's a great scene too.
Yeah.
I love that scene.
Victor,
Actually,
good job. See you later. Have a good one. You could leave
Whoa,
whenever
I
you
was
want.
gonna bring up something after.
Go for it. Yes.
But
Why not?
apparently, on that same drawing too, MJ drew Peter in his old Spider-Man suit.
Oh,
Apparently.
okay.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
I didn't notice
That's
that
very
either.
cool.
He
Yeah.
noticed Little Caesars. He noticed
Yeah.
I Liquid IV. Doggies.
Doggies, the bureau.
You're actually like this.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, guys.
Just to that reference.
Podcast is over. Walk out.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Okay.
See you later. Have a good
All
one.
right, have a good day.
Bye, Victor.
Bye.
Oh, okay.